So if you're thinking about buying a home and you don't want to make any mistake, keep watching. I'm going to tell you the 3 biggest mistakes to avoid so you don't lose money. Number 1 is not getting pre-approved first. Skipping pre-approval is like going to a restaurant without knowing if your credit card works. Remember, sellers want serious buyers, and pre-approval shows you mean business. Number 2, try to avoid falling in love with the first house you see, unless it's really it. After you know up to how much you're pre-approved for, it's good to start shopping within that price range, because if you fall in love with a little bit more than that, it hurts. Back in 2004, my husband and I wanted to buy another house, and at that time I was still in training. I was still kind of learning the system, so I had a mentor, a loan officer, who was helping me, and I didn't ask her if I was approved for that. I fell in love with the house so fast. Come to find out, we're not approved. It was heartbreaking, and I tell you, I cried. So lesson learned, don't fall in love with a house unless you know you're pre-approved to buy that. And number 3 is ignoring the closing costs. Everyone talks about the down payment, but did you know that closing costs can be extra 3% of the purchase price? Especially if you're a first-time home buyer. It's not just the down payment that you have to come up with, you also have to come up with the closing costs. Closing costs are 10 different companies involved when you're trying to buy a house that makes this transaction possible. So don't ignore that and fit that into your budget, that you will have to pay some closing costs in the end, not just your down payment.